You're the final caller of this beautiful New Year's episode. It is January 1st, and
of course,
you said you have some updates and just some general thoughts you'd like to share, and we'd love to hear what's going on with this fascinating case. As a reminder to the callers, you're the one whose mother seemed to have been murdered by her husband in Albania.
Yes, the miscarriage of Albanian
justice. I see that you also realized after my call, can you defame a dead person? So supposedly murdered.
Supposedly murdered. Okay.
Yes. Alleged, of course.
Allegedly murdered.
Yep.
Well, just thanks so much for having me on. I really appreciate the platform to be able to like share my struggle and like broadcast for help, because it was so scary seeing how many views the video was getting. Like I was fully freaking out.
Oh no.
But it seems like the Stavi's World community is like the kindest, most empathetic slice of the internet possible.
It's great to hear.
That's beautiful.
I think in this case, I think if
in this case,
yeah, some of the other comments.
People were talking about coming on boobs, and there were jokes in the mix, but super helpful.
Yeah. Well, you can't have these animals conjure up the image of big tits, even if they are attached to Gandalf. Some of them are going to be too horny to think straight.
Yeah, I do. Unfortunately, I did let the cat out of the bag. I am an A cup, and I'm sorry, everyone. I wish there was.
Everyone just stopped sharing it. Everyone just is like, everyone's on Albania's side.
All right, Gandalf. Well, thanks for calling.
All right, well, yeah, thanks for calling. Enough. Happy New Year. No, so give us your update, please.
Right. So I do have an attorney now.
Nice.
Wow. I know it sounded like I was like super confused and had no idea what was going on last time, which was very true. But I think it made people think I hadn't done any research. And at the time of my call, when we last spoke, I had spoken to like 12 to 14 attorneys.
Damn.
And yeah, Law and Order Special Victims Unit makes you think that this shit happens all the time.
Right.
And apparently it doesn't.
Yeah.
But somebody was able to come forward and give me some insight. And it was really validating, because they essentially said, actually, it looks like you're completely fucked in every way possible. But that affirmation armed me with the information I needed to find somebody who could help me. So,
okay, that's good.
It looks like I am just handling my mom's probate, my mom's estate, since I'm I'm the automatic heir at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really appreciative of anybody and everybody who donated to the GoFundMe, because it helped me cover some of the initial cost of the retainer and trust and all that stuff associated with an attorney. It looks like this initial cost is just going to be covering what you would regularly be handling in an estate case in probate. And it's really hard to say what's going to happen once we get into the mess of like, do they have shared accounts? Like how I have to show that he should not be inheriting that, which means there's a lot going on. I don't want to blow up my spot. Obviously, It's like a legal thing, so I can't say. But it's crazy, guys. I mean, I have found some stuff out. After that call, I found out some really insane stuff that Anyway, teaser for 10 years from now when I'm no longer fighting.
Yeah, that's tough that you're in the middle, embroiled in a horrific legal case, because I'm chomping at the bit to ask you. But no, that's for the book, for the episode in 10 years when this is all over.
Gandalf Big Naturals versus Charles Schwab will not be happening. We have determined that that is not an appropriate course of action.
Okay, that's good. That's good. But we're glad to hear that this, at least you've gotten a few answers at least. We'll share the GoFundMe. I didn't even see it. I've been fucking swamped I'm glad that helped. We'll share that. We'll donate to that. Help out Gandalf's Big Naturals if you can, folks. But yeah, we're rooting for you. I mean, we're glad something positive came out of it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And I just want to say, like, I don't know. I have two things, and it's going to be one of those moments where, like, afterwards, there's going to be a bunch of comments that were like, "Wow, that was uncomfortably earnest," and I'd like to apologize.
Okay, no
But
worries.
like, it is so hard because when I'm talking about this and I sound so nonchalant about it, I mean, it's just it's what I have to be to get stuff done. There's
Of
like
course.
no other way to handle this.
Of
And
course.
um, I mean, like, my mom was more than what happened to her. She was so funny and vibrant and like intelligent. And the thing I remember about her, about most about her, is her laugh. And like, the one thing I've done that has, I don't even know, is given, it's something I'm happy I was able to do, but her final resting place is a Chihuahua cookie jar I found on eBay, and that feels very fitting.
That's fucking awesome.
And like, when I got her urn from Albania, which was, I mean, God bless it, that was so hard. But
Yeah.
I got it to the funeral home. I drop it off. I'm saying, please put her in the Chihuahua cookie jar. I get a call the next day. We can't open the Albanian urn. I'm like, okay, well, you have, go ahead. You can get it open, right? Like, you just crack it open. They're like, we don't feel comfortable doing that. And I'm
Oh
like,
wow.
you're telling me if I
It's a
show up
funeral home?
with a hammer and a plastic sack and I crack my mom's own urn open in the parking lot like an egg, and then I pour it in the Walmart bag and bring it back to you, that is fine. And that's actually exactly what they meant.
Wow.
Luckily,
You
the
pulled a
funeral
big
home
Lebowski on your mom's ashes.
That's fucking crazy.
it was out in a cornfield. I was like, I'm gonna learn what my mom tastes like. Like, this is not it.
Damn.
But yeah, funeral home director, super helpful, was really on board with all my Coke jokes, which I super appreciated.
Yeah.
And luckily I did not have to scoop my mom out all by myself. But
That is good. And she's in the
also,
Chihuahua. She's in the Chihuahua cookie jar now, which is beautiful.
she's in the yes. And I know, I mean, you have such a wide audience. I'm certain that there are people who are listening who are in a similar situation to where my mom was, and they may not even realize it.
True.
And I just want to say, like, if anybody is afraid to leave or you're scared to leave, like, of course we want you to be safe. Of course, it's so easy to just say, like, ask for help when the way that the system is structured makes it so hard and dangerous too. But like, if you feel like you're a burden or you're self-conscious that you ended up in the situation, or things can never be better, or like nobody will believe you, like, there are people in your life that you're not aware of that are rooting for you and want you to have a life that is safe and full of kindness. Like, I do not even know you, and I am rooting for you. I am sending you hugs. Like, you may think you're not stupid, you're not weak, you're not lazy for being in this situation. The circumstances that you find yourself in are built to make you feel that way. And I don't know. There's somebody out there, no matter how long ago you spoke to them, there's somebody out there who wants to hear from you. And if you can get a note under a door, if you can manage to get coffee with somebody, which is really hard when they won't let you out of their sight, like, just start a conversation. Like, somebody wants to help you. And 2026, year of seeing if you can talk to somebody. You know what I mean? Just talk.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I think that's
I
absolutely. I think you're absolutely right, and that's true. And it's like something people should. If we have one small silver lining here, if this can help anybody else, anybody who's listening, yeah, I think reach out to whoever you can, anybody in your life. Send a voicemail to Elders. I mean, that's actually not true. Don't. He's gonna miss it. He's gonna play something
The
like that
hell?
sucks. He's gonna play some guy being like, I got just a complete lie of a voicemail, but reach out to the people in your life. Absolutely. I think that's, it's very hard. And you're right. It's not, oftentimes people find themselves in positions that feel insurmountable, and it's crazy if you feel so isolated and so separated from help, from people that can, get you out of it, or just somebody who can provide some support. And I think you're absolutely right, Gandalf's Big Naturals. Like, you will be shocked at how many people want to help someone who needs it or who just needs a little support. And yeah, hopefully we can, if we can in some small part help that, but I think that's very well said and a nice tribute to your mom. Yeah. And, hopefully I'm never around that urn high thinking there's some biscuits in there. I think someone is in danger. Someone is in danger of thinking they're going to get a nice snack and get a handful of ashes there.
It actively occurred to me, like, I look at it and I'm like, there she is. But out of context, it's a cursed object. To anyone else, it's a Chihuahua cookie jar that holds the ashes of an allegedly violently murdered woman. Like,
imagine high as shit with some chocolate milk and just be like, oh fuck, are there cookies in there?
That's not what you want to reach into.
You're right. No, it is a hilariously, but that is so. It's almost. It's a fitting, like it's a hilarious tribute to have crafted the circumstances where that's not a cursed object. Yeah. You found the one way where it is loving, but you're right. When described, it is horrifying to think about.
Well, yeah. If nothing else. If you don't figure out all this probate bullshit, all your mom's accounts, at least you got her ashes back home.
That's big.
Yeah, that's so
big.
True.
And that's like,
And she had a little dog that we were really worried. Like, if you go to the GoFundMe, which money is really not, I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm asking for money. It's appreciated, but that's not what I want this to be about. But if you go to the GoFundMe, you can see pictures of my mom's little dog that survived the attack. Her name is Harvey, and she now lives happily with my aunt and her grandma.
Oh, hell yeah.
And she had to lose a bunch of weight to get on the plane to Albania, but I did the math, she has gained
dog too fat.
Equivalent.
The Albanians are even body shaming dogs. Either lose 20 pounds or we cook you for Christmas dinner. The dog was almost a New Year's souffle.
Like a wild Albanian dog pack before we got her. It was nuts, but she's gained the human equivalent of 60 pounds in the past 6 months. So she's recovered. Wow. It's fine.
Well, good for her.
Well, guys, thank you so much. I don't want to hog up too much time, but I appreciate you talking with me.
No. We appreciate you. Thank you it's hilarious that you chose us to get the word out, but we're honored and we're happy we anything that our dumb show has helped you, it makes us feel really good. And does show hilariously the reach of this, like the range of this show is something I'm very proud of. Yeah, how the types of people and the types of situations we can help is truly warms my heart.
I had multiple people reach out to me, be like, "Hey, I'm a lawyer. Put me in touch with Gandalf's Big Naturals." That's awesome. Like, I told Gandalf to DM some random person on Instagram who's an attorney. But yeah,
I appreciate
it. It is a beautiful thing, and Keep fighting the good fight, Gandalf, but
good luck out there. Yeah, keep fighting, and also take care of yourself. This is very difficult. This is a super heavy thing to have dropped on someone, and it's very commendable how hard you're working, but also you're also a person, and that speech about like taking care of yourself also applies to you, so we hope you're doing okay just personally in general. Outside of all this, I know this can feel like all life consuming, and it probably will be a huge part of your life for a long time, but don't let it, be the only thing, and continue to try and find the good stuff. Even though we started this episode talking about how life is just life is tragic the older you get, but that does highlight the good shit if you can find happiness when you're facing this kind of stuff. That's a huge, huge victory. So
absolutely,
we're rooting for you.
100%. And I would say, like, the circumstances I find myself in, like, the evil was done by maybe 5 people, but I have experienced like thousands of acts of kindness at this point. Yeah. And it just matters more that people are kind. But the GoFundMe is called Bring Sandra and Harvey Home. I hope that's what it is, or else I hope that's what it is. I will shoot it.
We'll link it. Yeah.
Way.
We'll link it. We'll share it on our socials for sure.
Sweet. But thanks so much, guys. And Happy New Year. And good luck with 2026.
Thank you. Yeah. Keep us updated and good luck with everything.
Happy New Year. Bye, Gandalf. Wow.
All right. Wow. That's nice. Mom's, I mean, that's fucking.
She got the ashes.
Obviously, it's horrific, but hopefully, you know, some Stavi's World listeners made it happen. So, shout out to Gandalf's Big Naturals. Shout out to all of you for listening. We love you. What a hilarious little community the podcast has created. And yeah, here's to, like we said, at least we signed a 2-year deal with Sirius, and we're probably going to sign a 3-year lease. So at least 3 more years of this podcast.